Oosh! Good morning, afternoon, evening YouTube, whenever you are watching this. So you've caught me on a quiet day in the gym. I'm currently the only one, although I have just had a really good spot. Dumbbell shoulder press back in the plan after not having done any dumbbell shoulder pressing or just general this kind of work in about 4 years since I trashed my left shoulder in lockdown. So I was really apprehensive today. I was really scared to have it back in the plan, but moved it, got the weights up. I'll put the little clips in here, but got a guy to just help me to get them here so I'm not fiddling about like this, which is what I would worry would cause my shoulder some issues, and got it up. Did the 20s for 8 reps, and then I got the 17.5s up by myself for 10. Buzzing, to be fair. So yeah, having a really good upper session so far. I have not recorded in a while because I've just honestly been so busy and preoccupied with other things. Business has been absolutely mad recently, so clients come first as always. But yes, that's smashed off. So I did upper back pull down today, 3 sets. I did also 3 sets of cable single arm row. And now I just did the dumbbell shoulder press for shoulders. Now I'm on with crucifix laterals, then got some machine laterals, and then I have some rear delts and some triceps to finish. So I'll just get on with this now. I've got 20 kilos on each side, which is pretty heavy, but we'll just see how it goes. Sometimes it moves well, sometimes it doesn't. After the dumbbell shoulder press, we will soon find out. Oosh, fuck me. Hey. Up. Oh yeah. Woo. Well, that is as good as it's going to get. 15s on the next set. So for this, I'll be aiming more on the next set to kind of come a little bit lower here, get more in the length and range. I was kind of not coming as low there because it was just so bloody heavy, but I think my rep range is 7 to 10 or something like that. So I can sort of almost get a bit of a heavy set, almost a bit of a cheat set, but I feel like I've just been hitting 20 for the last few weeks now, so I just want to keep it up, to be honest. But this next set will definitely be a better set. But yes, I'm currently a little bit heavier now. I've been holding 146 for the last couple of days, so was 144 for ages, kept being 144. Even with off-plan meals, I've had a few social things on recently, been going out for meals, like a spa day and afternoon tea, that kind of stuff. I've had quite a few off plans, but weight wasn't budging, so yes, we're gaining now. Finally, I seem to have settled on 146 for the last few days of weighing, and that's since we upped food on Tuesday. So food is currently sitting at 2,800 on a training day now, about 2,700 on a rest day. So we're always doing 25 gram carb bumps, to be honest with you. So we've done that about 3 times, I want to say. So probably gone up by about 75 grams of carbs on both days in the last few weeks alone. So yeah, food is just creeping up now, and yeah, it's all going swimmingly. Had a really short training block. This is week 3, and next week will be kind of 4. But then I also go away. I'm flying to Croatia on Thursday next week, so it's Friday now. Friday the 3rd of May, and I fly to Croatia on the 9th, Thursday the 9th. So I've got kind of today and tomorrow is obviously my Saturday leg day, which you've seen on the channel before, and then I fly to Croatia, and yeah, so I've only got 3 sessions next week really. So it's been a short, sharp training block where I've really just been, by the way, I think the camera's a little bit wonky, sorry. I could change it, but are you that bothered? Yeah, very short training block, so I've just been absolutely sending it, to be honest. And we've had quite a few changes to the program as well. I asked for a whole new upper 1 session, which is what I do on a Tuesday, because I was just so bored of it. My coach put the dumbbell shoulder press in upper 1, but because of the gym I train at on a Tuesday, not being horrible, but the sort of people that train there, I wouldn't be able to guarantee anyone would be able to give me a spot. So I asked him if he could put the dumbbell shoulder press in my Friday session. And yeah, Friday session's usually quite chilled in comparison. It's just, as I've said, it's just pull down, row, some laterals and arm work. So I definitely have room for a big press. So that's what we're doing now. So I feel like this is going to be a good session going forward. I'm really looking forward to running up that dumbbell shoulder press now. And yeah, I'll get on with my next set. This should be a bit of a longer set. And like I said, I'll focus on actually coming into the length and range a little bit more, emphasizing that. See how we get on. So down here, and all the way up. Oh. Okay. Up. Hey. Okay. 10 reps. I need to actually log this or I will forget. So, so I will log this on my work phone. But yeah, got access to Google Sheets on both phones, so it doesn't really matter. So yeah, I like literally make my own sort of spreadsheets to log my sessions. This is like, I used to use these spreadsheets when I first started online coaching for clients, and then now I just use it for myself and my clients. Like, they have a coaching app which is a lot fancier than spreadsheets. So yeah, crucifix laterals, I did 20 for 7 and 15 for 10. This is literally just how I log as I go, really. I just like plug it in. If I forget sometimes, then I'll literally forget. Unless I've filmed the set and then I can watch it back. If I haven't filmed the set, then I'm screwed, really. Yeah, I'll just forget. Sometimes I won't be able to log it. So I find it quite important to just like log as I go, otherwise I will literally just forget what I've done. But yeah, there's meant to be 4 sets of crucifix laterals on this, 2 sets on the machine fly. And yeah, so I'll do the first 3 sets of 7 to 10 reps. So I'll do a 3rd set on 15 and see how I get on. Never really filmed like this before, but the music's off in the gym for once, and I was thinking about getting one of them mics so I could actually talk you through my sessions in the gym. Again, like, if you guys are interested in me doing that, let me know and I'll actually invest in a mic. But no one's particularly said that they want me to, so I haven't done. And I'm just making the most of the fact that the gym is dead and the music's off. So, right, I'm gonna actually pull through this arm first because this is my sore shoulder. I'm feeling it after those dumbbells pressing, but I feel it all the time anyway, I can't lie. It's just a chronic niggle, unfortunately. Right, down to the belly button and all the way up. Ooh. Oh. Yes. Ooh. 10 reps again. I feel like on that last one, I realised that I was, your body will always cheat for you. So felt like I was not coming down as low. And then when I went down on that last rep, I was like, oh yeah, this is going to be the last rep now, because I've actually fully challenged myself in the actual full sort of contractile range. So yeah, I was like, oh, this is going to be hard to get up. But yeah, put it down to 10s now. The last set, so the 4th set, is going to be, I think it's like 10 to 15 or something. Obviously that is literally how you should train. I mean, you shouldn't really start light and then go heavy, because like you want your top heavy sets to be when you've got the most energy. So ideally, always do your top heavy sets first and then taper the weight down for more reps at the back end of the sort of sets that you're doing. So yeah, 10 to 15 on this last set. So that was 15 for 10 again, so we should, we hopefully get in the top end of this rep range with the 10 kilos on. So looking to get about 15 reps on this last set. So yeah, it's like 6 sets of laterals all together, because I've got 4 on here, 4 on the machine lateral raise, which is just in front of me that you can't see. But yeah, all the laterals, like volumes, like being escalated in this block as well. So we've got a new upper one, and then we've pulled dumbbell shoulder press into this session because I didn't want to do it at the other gym on a Tuesday. And then, you know, across the board, we've just escalated volume a little bit. So we've added some like lateral sets in here, there and everywhere because I just want to keep growing my delts, you know, like these are the priority. Like having big delts is like really important for figure when you're doing like the, you know, the poses and stuff. So it's really important that I just keep building them really. So prioritizing lots of lateral raises for just the cap delt look when you're on stage, when you're leaner, it does really look aesthetically very pleasing. So that's the goal. Just added like an extra set into like leg press as well on my lower session because we only were doing one working set while I was dieting. And now, it took me a while to recover from the diet, to be fair, because I built up a lot of fatigue and then I sort of battered myself post-diet with training and got myself into a bit of a hole where I needed to deload, which is why I ended up only having a 4-week training block now because I just had to deload when I did. And so yeah, now I've been ready since we've started to come back into the new block after the deload to actually escalate volume back up again. So that's what we're doing. Right, so last set on this. Let's go for ideally 15 reps, ideally full contractile range on all sets and no cheating. Oh, yes. Oh. Yeah. Okay. 15. Right, so lateral raise machine next. It's well weird this, having like the gym to myself and it's all quiet. We could do a what's in my gym bag haul. Generally speaking, I always just keep like, say my wraps. I need these like wrist straps for most sessions, to be honest. Like if it's like legs, I've always got like some sort of dumbbell holding. So I always just have them in my bag. This is just the top that I was wearing earlier, but it's actually hot in the UK now. Like I say hot, for us it is anyway. So I didn't need a coat and then I got really hot while I was training. So hence the lack of outfit. Cuffs as well, I tend to need them, like whether it's like the crucifix laterals you just saw me doing. So these will always just stay in my bag. Always have my heels in my bag as well, so I have no excuse not to pose after I've trained. And then these are my wraps that I wear when I'm pressing, so I was wearing these, you'll have seen them in the dumbbell shoulder press video. So I've always got my upper stuff in the bag, and then on a leg day I just need to remember to also like stuff in my knee sleeves and my belt, and that's pretty much it. And then obviously my intra drink, earphones, and usually some lip balm because my lips get really dry when I'm training. But yeah, just a bit of a shake off the shoulders now. I think now that I've got more pressing in my week as well, so I've got the dumbbell shoulder press. I've also got like an incline press like on the machine on my upper one session now, and then I always press on a Wednesday. You'll have seen in previous videos I do like a Smith incline press. So I've got a lot of pressing, I've got more laterals, so, and obviously that was 4 sets just there. Now I'm into the machine, so I'll just gauge the weight first. I always do. Even though I know what weight I do every week, I just kind of like, it doesn't mean I don't want to just kind of let my body feel the movement before I go into like a working set. So I'll always just kind of go a little bit lighter, just to kind of gauge the movement more than anything, before I just rush into a working set. So just give your body the memo basically. What are we about to do? And then you'll always perform better in your working set. So you don't need to spend ages, you know, warming up and stuff. Doing like, obviously my delts are very warm now. I've done 2 sets of dumbbell press. I did loads of warming up before my main working sets for that as well. Obviously just done the 4 working sets on the lateral on the cable. So yeah, strictly speaking, I don't need to warm up for this now really. That's why. So I've just gauge the weight on it, and then I'll just go like literally crack on straight with my working sets now. Just got 2, like I said. So see how this feels. Ooh, 9 reps on that. I feel like I've done more than that in the past, but obviously I haven't previously done 4 sets on crucifix laterals first, so yeah. In the past I've done 10 reps, yeah, so I had 1 less rep there, but fair enough, considering I've done an extra set on the crucifix laterals, so I don't expect like to maybe necessarily meet the rep range again, so obviously right now it's just about resetting, because this is a slightly modified session. Got dumbbell shoulder press beforehand as well, which I haven't previously had, obviously. This session previously, instead I was doing the single arm row after my back pull down, and then I would do like just another I would just do another machine row and then go straight into like laterals, so there wasn't any shoulder pressing in it before. So now I'm coming into this exercise having done pressing and an extra set of laterals on the cable, so obviously my delts are going to be more tired. So like I said, it's like resetting basically. I'm not planning on getting the same reps I got previously, so it's fine. By the way, this is one of the gym hacks that I absolutely did get on board with, like everyone that drinks out of like Volvic bottles. The reason I got on it was because like I won't generally be influenced by a lot of the trends and stuff, but this isn't even like about being a trend for me. It was like I'd have smaller bottles, or those big like wide ones that were like maybe a litre or something. They're bulky and annoying, and they would never be enough, and I'd always go through my entire drink before the end of the session, which is irritating. Whereas this, it's like 1.5 litres, it's nice and slim and fits in your bag, and it just makes sense. And I always find as well, like the bottles are harder to clean, whereas these I'll have them for about a week, and then I'll buy a fresh one with like the fresh whatever it is, like summer fruits in, and I'll enjoy that at home or whatever, and then I'll empty it, use it for my intra for like a week, and then I'll get rid. So for me these make more sense. So yeah, Volvic bottles, get on the hype if you're not already. Right, just the 1 more set on this, so I'll lower it by 1 pin and try and get more reps. Okay, and that is a session wrapped up. I stopped talking in the session because a guy did come into the gym, and he was also earphoneless, and obviously the music's off. He did agree with me though, so I think we're wonky. The room is a little bit wonky though, so it could just be that. But yeah, he agreed that having no like music playing was nice. Obviously I wasn't going to then start talking and through my session while someone else was there trying to get on with their session in silence. But yeah, this is the posing room that you've maybe seen me posing in before. It's actually not very good lighting, so it's like quite like the lights that are up there are quite soft, so you don't get like that much detail and definition really. But alas, we pose in here anyway. Yeah, get the heels on and run through some rounds. And that's that. And then I'll often just collapse on the floor after a session and spend a little bit too long than I should in the posing room, depending on how fucked I am. Just sat on the floor. Sometimes I even eat. Don't tell anyone in my gym though. They'll probably watch this. But yeah, sometimes I just sit here for 5 minutes. Only if I know that the gym's quiet. Like I can gauge from people's sessions whether they're going to be finished soon and like wanting the posing room. But there's literally, like I say, one guy in here right now and he's just started training, so he's not going to need it. So I'm going to sit here. Yeah, and I'm going to have tripods. They like provide tripods in the gym, which is really helpful. So there's always like a big tripod in the posing room, so you don't need to bring your own necessarily. And you can just, yeah, film your posing after you've trained, or you can grab it and use it to film bits of your session. Very bodybuilding friendly gym this is, that's why I like it. But yeah, I'm going to have a square bar. I'm genuinely starving now. Halfway through that session I started to feel really hungry, so yes, I've got the chocolate caramel one today. sort of switch between this and the chocolate one and the chocolate orange one. But yeah, gonna scram this now, and then I've got like a 30-ish minute walk home. I've got a massive bowl of cereal waiting me when I get home. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed a little bit of a talk through session. I just thought I'd take the opportunity while it arises. I'm aware that I've not filmed in a while, so it made sense. But yeah, I'll catch you, I don't know when actually, because I haven't planned this video, but I'll catch you soon. While I'm back home now, actually, I will just show you my post-workout meal that I'm having currently. So I've got the birthday cake before, which actually just arrived yesterday. I did my monthly order from Supplement Supply, and I wanted a new whey. They also started stocking the 900 gram tubs as I asked them to, because I had some clients who were like not ordering from Supplement Supply because they only wanted like a smaller tub so that they weren't like committing to like a big 2 kg one. So yeah, they did as I asked and started stocking the 900 gram tubs. So, you know, you could just get a smaller tub like this. And then, you know, if you end up not liking the flavour as much, you're not stuck with it for ages. But most Perform flavours are really nice. So I have that, and then I just add maybe like 200 mils of almond milk. I have to add quite a lot of milk, to be honest, because I have quite a lot of cereal with this. So yeah, you kind of got to stir first and get it all mixed in so there's no powder left over. And then I will add the cereal. So I think I'm having about 110 grams of cereal now from like, you know, pure, just like high carb, low fat cereal. So yes, it's from Golden Nuggets. I have 56 grams of these. And then I have 53 grams of Cookie Crisp. So that's actually 109 grams of cereal. It works out as the amount of carbs that I need for this meal. And then I get 15 grams of carbs from fruit as well. So the meal is, I think that's 60 grams of carbs there from like starch, or like fast acting carbs actually. So yeah. And then 15 grams from fruit. So I'll have 100 grams of green grapes, and that gives me 15 grams of carbs. So that's how I do the meal. And then I'll just finish it off by putting the almond milk on top again, just so we've got enough almond milk to, like, you know, so that the actual meal and the cereal isn't dry. And this goes down an absolute treat. So yeah, the square bar goes down like in the gym immediately post workout, and then I have this when I come home. Pretty nice, but yeah, still in such a good mood from such a good session. Really happy with how that went. Actually, I've just checked my plan, and it's 85 grams needs to come from the cereal. So the Cookie Crisp is 40 grams of carbs, and the Golden Nuggets are 45. So that makes 85 grams. I was going to say 60 grams of carbs. That seems like it would be more. So I was a bit like, that's probably not true. So yeah, it's 85 grams of carbs coming from the cereal, and then 15 coming from the grapes. And so altogether, it's like 100 grams of carbs in my post-workout meal. Would it even be one of my videos if I didn't wear a leopard print hoodie at some point in the video? But yeah, what I'm going to do is end the video here, because I have a bad habit, don't I, of spilling it into the next day. And to be honest, do you really need any more than what I've already given you? You've seen most of my session. You know I had a good session. You've seen my post-workout meal. You know my food's been increased. Also, cardio got dropped by one session. It sounds pathetic, but I was actually struggling to get in like 4 sessions. Just so busy at the moment. And I don't like doing cardio on a morning when I've got check-ins. I like to just get on with my client check-ins, get back to them as soon as I can. So then I'd have to end up doing it later in the day, and I'd always seem to run out of time. And long story short, cardio's been dropped to 3 because my weight wasn't increasing anyway. And it was like, you know, it's not a problem. Like if we drop a session, it's not going to affect anything, because it's not like I'm struggling to hold my body composition at the moment and stuff like that. You know, I'm in a fairly good spot with everything, happy with everything. So cardio's 3 lots of 25 minutes now, and steps are always at 12k, and I've told you about my food. So yeah, that's it really, just off seasoning away. That is the updates for now. Like I said, going to Croatia next week, so that will be fun. May or may not get little bits of the holiday, snippets of it for a future video, but I can't promise anything because I am going to switch off while I'm away and be on holiday. So yeah, that's it really. Nothing else to cover off in this video. Hopefully, like, you know, you found the training clips and stuff entertaining or helpful in some way. And apart from that, I'm going to leave it here. We continue to grow. There's we're in May now, so May, June, July, 3 months and a bit maybe until the next mini cut. So yeah, just keep growing and getting stronger for now, and just smashing the sessions. But yeah, all in good time, because 4 sessions left and then I go on holiday. But when I'm back, it'll be all guns blazing for the rest of the off season. So stay tuned, and I'll catch you in the next one. Ciao for now.